Advaitacharya, Nityananda, Srivas Pandit, Gadadhar, Swarup Damodar, Murari Gupta, Haridas, and all the other devotees of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, bowing down with devotion, I hold their lotus feet on my head. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita teaches us that we must offer our respectful obeisances to all such pure, confidential devotees of Lord Chaitanya if we indeed want to know him in truth. Advaitacharya, Nityananda, Srinivas, Gadadhar, Damodar, Murari, Haridas, Arjata Chaitanya, Krishnir, Bhakta, Gana, Bhakti, Bhavi, Sridhari, Savar, Charama. Srila Kaviraj Goswami here says, going down with devotion, I hold their lotus feet on my head. Advaita Acharya, Nityananda, Srivas Pandit, Gadadhar, Swarup Damodar, Murari Gupta, Haridas, and all other devotees of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. I bow down at their lotus feet with devotion and hold their lotus feet on my head. Why so? Why so? Why does Kaviraj Goswami bow down all these devotees and put their lotus feet on his head? Why so?
To understand God, your first approach is intimate association.
They are the very, very intimate associates or pure confidential devotees of Lord Chaitanya, isn't it? So, Kaviraj Goswami says, we must offer our respectful obeisances to all such pure confidential devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Because, why? We have to know Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in truth. You understand? We have to know Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in truth. In order to know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in truth, we have to do this thing. You understand? Otherwise, you cannot know. By dint of your own academic qualification, you understand, and your wisdom or learning, whatever you may have, you cannot understand or cannot know Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You understand? This is the only process how you can know Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in truth. Tattva. We always say there are two considerations. One is apparent consideration, other is absolute consideration. In Sanskrit we say apat vichar evam tattva vichar. You understand? We, the Vaishnavas, never pay any attention to apparent consideration. No. We only pay attention to absolute consideration. Tattva vichar. Do you understand? In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna says, Janma karmancha me divyam evam yogeti tattvataha tektva deham punarjanma nayati sammangeti Arjuna. Do you know this verse? Do you know its meaning? Tell me.
See, Lord Krishna explained to Arjuna who does know the absolute appearance and activities. The one who knows the absolute appearance and his activities while quitting his body, go back home, but go there. In the time of quitting his body, he go to the spiritual world. He never takes again back in this material world.
That means evam joveti tattvena. Tattvataha. That means one who knows this in truth. You understand? This tattva vichar, absolute consideration, not apparent consideration. You understand? Huh? Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also Supreme Personality of Godhead, is none different from Krishna. Isn't it? So, Kaviraj Goswami says this thing. If you want to know Lord Chaitanya in truth, then you have to bow down, or you have to offer your respectful obeisances to such pure confidential devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Otherwise you cannot know him in truth. You understand? Tattva. We always stress on this truth. This absolute consideration, not in apparent consideration. You understand? This is Vaishnava philosophy based on this absolute consideration, not apparent consideration. Tattva. You understand? Those who don't know this, those who don't know about this truth, this tattva, they speak about mundane things, or they consider Lord Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu material consideration, you understand? Apparent consideration. Krishna came 5,000 years ago and manifested his transcendental pastimes in this material world. You understand? That transcendental pastime is going on every day, always, in Krishna Lok. You understand? We were saying that thing, you see, Rasamaya Murti Krishna Sakshat Sungar. Rasavai Saha. Shruti says, in Vedic scripture it is said, Rasavai Saha. Rasamaya Murti Krishna Sakshat Sungar. Kaviraj Goswami says that Brajendra Kumar Krishna is the embodiment of rasa, is amorous love personified. You understand? So, what is his business? What does he do in his abode every day? Do you know? You don't know? Have not you been there? You want to go there and take part? How can you go? By rocket? You can't go there through this mundane, these vehicles, you see, aircraft or like that. You understand? If you can get the mercy of these devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you understand? Adita Acharya, Nityananda Srinivas Gadadhar, Murari Gupta Damodar Haridas, etc., etc. You understand? If they shower their mercy on you, then you may be able. Otherwise not possible. You understand? So Krishna came, Krishna is always, as I say, that is not my version, it is the statement of Veda, of Vedic Acharyas. Rasamaya Mukti, Rasamaya Saha. He is the mellow embodiment. He is amorous love personified, embodiment of rasas. You understand? He is always, you see, merged in tasting this mellow, this amorous love personified, Madhurya Rasa. You understand? Is always dancing with gopis, with Radharani, Srimati Radharani. You understand? In his abode, Krishna Lok. Because he is Rasamaya Murti. Rasamaya Murti Krishna Sakshat Sungar is Madan Mohan. You understand? He has no other business. No other business. This is the only business of Krishna. If you, by grace of these devotees, can understand a little bit about that Rasa Tattva, Rasa, then you can approach him, may approach him, otherwise not possible. But what we see here, when Krishna came here to this material world, we first saw, or we first understand, or we have heard this thing from the Acharyas and from the description of the Shastra, Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna Devakinanda, Vasudeva Suta. He took his birth as son of Vasudeva and Devaki, the prison house of Kansha, isn't it? Then he ordered Vasudeva, just take me to Gokur. You understand? So Vasudeva took him to Gokur, put there in the lap of Jasoda Mata, isn't it? So he came to be known as Jasodanandan Braja Raja Kumara. You understand? Nandanandan or Jasodanandan, the son of Nanda or Jasoda Mata, isn't it? The Kansa was a demon. He knew from Narad Muni that the son of Devaki, that is coming on his on her eighth Garbha, his eighth child will kill her. So he says, so many demons, Putana, Bakasur, Aghasur, Trunavarto, so many demons to Gokur, Braja, to kill Krishna, isn't it? But what happened? Was Krishna killed or they were killed?
They were killed.
They were killed. Krishna cannot be killed because he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, isn't it? By his mere willing, everything takes place. The creation, the maintenance and annihilation of this universes, material universes, isn't it? So we heard these things from scriptures or from the acharyas. If this is a fact, that Krishna's only business is to test that mellow, to dance with the gopis and with Radharani in Vrindavan. So, and he came down here to manifest that Leela, that Golak Vrindavan Leela, in the spiritual kingdom or Krishna law. So why did he kill these asuras, demons? That was not his Leela. Was it his Leela? What do you say?
Save his devotees.
Huh?
To protect his devotees.
To protect his devotees, he killed the demons. What was he doing there? The Leela in the past times in the spiritual world, he just manifested that Leela here. So, do you think that there are so many demons and he is killing them? Then, what sort of Leela it is? Why did he do so here? Who is killing? Krishna is killing? Or someone else is killing? Huh?
Krishna himself.
Krishna himself. You rascal, you don't know. Krishna's only business is to test this amorous love. This rasa is always dancing with gopis with the Srimati Radharani. No other business. That is Rasamaya Murti. You understand? Rasamaya Murti Krishna Sakshat Srungar. His embodiment of rasas is the amorous love personified. He has no business to kill demons. Why will kill demons? You see, you can't understand. Therefore it is said. You can't understand unless you have devotion towards these devotees, confidential devotees of Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You understand? This is tattva. So no things in truth, not in apparent. Apparently it seems that Krishna is killing. This is apparent. Krishna is not killing. Do you understand? Who is killing them? That question arises. Who is killing them? No. Krishna is the source of all incarnations, is avatari. Isn't it? Avatara hi asankhya hare sattva nidhe duijaha jatha vidasin kulya sarasasyo sasrasaha. Srimad Bhagavatam says this thing. Do you know this verse? No. You know. Yeah, what are you reading? What sort of students you are? Gopikanta, you know? No. Why you should read Srimad Bhagavatam? First canto, it says. Avatarai asankhya hare sattva-nidhe dvijaha jatha vidasin kulya sarasasya sasrasaha. That Lord Hari has innumerable incarnations. Asankhya means innumerable. You understand? Hari has innumerable incarnations. One of his incarnation is Vasudeva. You understand? The name of the son of Vasudeva is Vasudeva. When he first appeared in the prison house of Kansa, he appeared 400 Vishnu form. Isn't it? He is Vasudeva. He is not Krishna. He killed. Do you understand? He has weapons. Sankho, Chakra, Goda, Padma. You understand? 400 form Vasudeva. That is one of the incarnations of Krishna. And Krishna is the source of all incarnations. So when Krishna came, all incarnations are there, isn't it? In his body. So Vasudeva killed, which apparently seen as Krishna, is killing. Krishna is not. Do you understand? This is tattva. This is tattva. This is not apparent concern. Apparently it seemed that Krishna was killing, but he was not killing. Because he has only one business. That is to dance with gopis and Radharani and taste that rasa, mela. That means rasa dance. You understand? Do you follow? So his Vasudeva incarnation does this thing. This is thoughtful. You should know. Understand it? No? Therefore, Kaviraj Goswami says this thing. If you want to know Sri Krishna Chaitanya, then you have to offer your respectful obeisance to all such pure confidential devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Otherwise you cannot know. Understand? Another thing, let me say, what is tattva? How can you know about this thing in tattva? Krishna is known as Gopi Vasana Hara. Isn't it? He stole the garments of gopis. Gopi Vasana Hara. Isn't it? The people, those who don't know about this tattva, they say, what is that? If you say that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, why was he doing such nonsense? The abominable act. Why was he stealing the garments of gopis? And why was he so anxious to see the naked beauty of the gopis? Is he Bhagavan? Is Bhagavan's business? So we will do like that. Then we will become Bhagavan. Then, can you answer them? Nobody? Those rascals? You can't answer them.
You teach us.
You know?
Well, I think from the stories of the Krishna book that Krishna only stole the clothes of the gopis to fulfill their desire to be his wives, like that.
Because gopis desired that Krishna would be their husband. Isn't it? Yes, that in Krishna book it is said. Gopis desired that Krishna would be their husband. So gopis would be his wives. The wife can be naked only before her husband or before other women. A chaste lady, otherwise her chastity would be polluted. You understand? So gopis were chaste ladies and Krishna was their husband. So this thing happened. This is one sense. But another thing is there. You know it? That is another tattva. You understand? That's another tattva. Therefore these rascals say, if Krishna is your Bhagavan, if you say Krishna as Bhagavan, why Krishna? That Bhagavan is doing such nonsense. So abominable. Why is it doing such abominable act? Why is not a very perfect personality and set up good example, ideal example? Why is not a very strict personality on this love affair or sense affairs? Gratification. Strict personality. Why is it? Is Bhagavan like that? They say so. You understand? But with the Vaishnavas we answer this. No. You rascal, you don't know. Krishna is Bhagavan. And gopis are his devotees, bhakta. You understand? So this is a question of bhakta and Bhagavan. You understand? Bhagavan means, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktaram Jagnatapasang Sarvaloka Maheshwaram is only Bhaktara. Is the only enjoyer, is the supreme enjoyer. Nobody else is enjoyer. You understand? So bhakta means devotees. What's their business? Or the business of the bhakta, devotees. To be enjoyed by Bhagavan. Yes, or to give enjoyment to the Bhagavan. So gopis are bhaktas, devotees, and Krishna is Bhagavan. So he is to enjoy gopis, and gopis' business to give him enjoyment. Thereby gopis will get pleasure and Krishna will get pleasure. If you can be enjoyed by Krishna, then you will get pleasure. Otherwise you can't get pleasure. You understand, Radharani? You want to be enjoyed by him? Then you should put on saris like and make your demand, your appearance looking very nice, beautiful. Then Krishna will enjoy you. Do you understand? Otherwise with this, Krishna will never look at you. You're nasty looking. This is our outward appearance. Krishna never looks at this outward appearance. He looks into the heart. You understand? The Vaishnavas means those are followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are all like gopis. They are enjoyed by Krishna. Gopi bhav. You understand? Sokhi bhav. You understand? The guru or spiritual master who comes here, comes in the line, display succession of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna. You understand? He is a gopi. He is a companion of Radharani. I was telling that thing once, isn't it? Nikunja yuno ratikeli siddhei jajali bhirjukte Rapekhyaniya tatradi dakhyadati vallabhasya bandi guru sri charanaravinda. In Guru Bhastaka, every day we sing. You know its meaning?
That the spiritual master is engaged in serving the gopis to serve Radharani.
Yes. Is Radha Priya Sakhi. Is girl companion of Radharani. You understand? Tatradi dakshya dativallavasya. Is very expert. Daksha means expert. In what matter? In uniting Radha and Krishna in Kunja. Nikunjo yuno rati keli siddhi. In this matter of rati, kam krida. This loving playing. Krida means play, game, love affairs. He is very expert. You understand? So his spiritual master, he is gopi. He is one of the gopis. Radha Priya Sakhi, dear girl companion of Radharani. You understand? And we Jiva means Jivatma, Jiva Prakriti. You understand? Not Purusha. There is Purusha and Prakriti. You understand? That is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Purusha is Krishna. Purusha means male person. And Prakriti means feminine gender. Stree, woman. So, are you a Purusha or Stree? Prakriti. What are you? Don't worry. Are you male or female? Yes, that's correct. Gour is a female, so put on a sari. Have long hair. Nice. This thing. Put on sari. Ornaments, nupur. And then dance before Krishna. And Krishna is very much pleased, you see. Yes, this is our outward appearance, male or female. But as Atma, Jiva, we are Prakriti, feminine. You understand? Therefore, we should be enjoyed by Krishna is the only Purus. You understand? This is Tattva. This is Tattva. How to know Tattva, things. That we indeed want to know Him in truth, then we should bow down or offer our respectful obeisance to all such pure confidence devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Otherwise you cannot know Him. Chaitanyar madhur lila jar korne prabeshila hudaya nirmala bhelo tara. We were singing this song of Narottam Das Thakur. You understand? Chaitanyar madhur lila jar korne prabeshila hudaya nirmala bhelo tara. The pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is madhu. Madhu means very, very sweet. If one is fortunate enough, he can hear all these pastimes from the lips of a pure devotee, Gaura Bhakta, devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then his heart will be purified. You understand? Otherwise not possible. Therefore, Srila Kaviraj Goswami says this thing. You must bow down to all such pure confidence devotees of Lord Chaitanya if you indeed want to know Him in truth. This is the purport. But I'll go back. Yesterday's topic, we heard this. Siddhare pravartaila kali juga dharma Chaitanyara dasi dane ei sab marma. Thus he initiated the dharma of age of Kali. The devotees of Lord Chaitanya know all these truths. Previously, it is stated, he initiated the dharma of age of Kali. What is dharma of Kali Yuga? Hari Sankirtana. Kali Yugar dharma hoy Hari Sankirtan etadarthe avatirna Sri Sachinandan. The previous verse says, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Goswami Rasera Sadan Asesa Vishesa Kaila Rasa Aspadan. Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya is the abode of Rasa. He himself tested the sweetness of Rasa in endless ways. He tested himself and he distributed it. You understand? He distributed it. He was very, very merciful, as Rupa Goswami says, Mahavadanya avatar. You understand? Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prem Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gaura Tuisena. We pay obeisances to that Gaura. Why? Mahavadanya avatar. Namo Mahavadanya Krishna Prem Pradayate. You understand? His most munificent incarnation. Isn't it? What did he give us? What is his done?
Love of God.
Krishna Prem, love of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Isn't it? No incarnations. Krishna, I previously told you that Krishna has innumerable incarnations. Isn't it? But when Krishna himself came, or himself comes to this material world, and all other avatars, incarnation, Krishna come to this battle, they never give this thing, this prey. You understand? Only in Chaitanya avatar. When he comes as Lord Chaitanya, that means 500 years ago he came. Form Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and distributed this love of Krishna indiscriminately. Achanyal apamaravitotara. You understand? He never considers whether Muruhari is a qualified person or not to get this prey. He never considers this. You understand? He gave one and all indiscriminately distributed. Therefore, he is known as Mahavadanya Avata. Anarpita Charitira Karunaya Avatinna Kalu Samarpayitum Unnata Jalarasang Swabhakti Sriyam. We sing this verse. Anarpita Chari. That means in other ages, in other incarnations, it has not been given, this Krishna prema. You understand? Only in Chaitanya Avatar, 500 years ago, that Krishna, when came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he distributed freely to one and all. Therefore, he is known as Mahavadanya Avatar. You understand? He is known as Mahavadanya. I was telling you yesterday one thing. Krishna, Srihudam Sarvabhutanam. Krishna is the only well-wishing friend of all the living entities. How he was thinking of, he was thinking in his abode, that when he came here as Krishna in this material world and taught Gita and instructions to Arjuna, gave instruction to Arjuna that Gita, many, most confidential instructions he gave, and he was thinking that people of Kali Yuga cannot understand it. They cannot practice this thing in their life. How can they be delivered? How can they approach me? He says, only I have spoken this. This is theoretical knowledge I have given only. I have not set up an example before them. How to surrender? How to surrender the lotus feet of Krishna? You understand? One who has not developed this prema, this love to Krishna, he cannot surrender himself. You understand this thing? You only will surrender yourself completely to that person to whom you love the best. Otherwise, it cannot be possible. You understand? So this is a question of love, love affair. This is there, inherent in that verse. This love is there. So, the Acharyas say, Gita, how many verses Gita contains? 700 verses. And Bhagavatam? 18,000 verses. You understand? Gita is also the essence of all Vedic scripture, all Vedas. Sarvopanishad Gavo, Dogdha Gopalanandana, Krishna, Parthavascha, Sudhir Bhokta, Idugdham Gita Amritam Mahat. Do you know this? All the Upanishads means the Vedas. The top portion of the Vedas are known as Upanishads. They become the cows, milky cow. Sarvopanishad Gava, Dogdha Gopalanandana, Gopalanandana Krishna becomes the milkman. You understand? Dogdha means milkman. It draws milk from those cows. This Gita Amrita is nectar of Gita. And Partho or June is the calf. Cow and calf. Unless there is calf, the milk cannot come out. Isn't it? So this milk Gita Bhani as milk, nectar came out and is distributed to one and all. You understand? Huh? So he gave these things. Gopalanandana Krishna and Srudan Sarvabhutanan is the only well-wishing friend of the all living entities. Therefore he was thinking of this thing. No, I have not set up an example before the people, and especially the Kali Yuga is very, very degraded Yuga age. It's full of sin, sinful activities. The consciousness is very, very low. The consciousness of people is very, very low and degraded. They cannot understand this. Because I have not set up an example. So I must go and set up an example. How to surrender. How to develop this praying to Krishna, then surrender. So Gour. He came as Gour. So he was thinking. Juga dharma is Nam Prem Prachar, Nam Krishna Sankirtan Prachar. But this is outward, Bahiranga. But there is inward, Radhaya Pranayama, Antaranga. I had told this thing, isn't it? Two things. Why Krishna became, why Shyam Sundar became Gaur Sundar? There are two types of causes. One is Antaranga, another is Bahiranga. Bahiranga means external cause, that is Juga Dharma Prachar. You understand? And another is Antaranga, internal cause, Sadhaya Pranayama, Idrusha. Three things, three desires to fulfill. Antaranga for himself, Bahiranga for others. Therefore it is known as Bahiranga and Antaranga. So he was thinking, Krishna was thinking in his abode, that I have not done so, that I will go and now practice and set up an example how to practice surrender. Chaitanya Charitamrita. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami writes, but Krishna's own words. Juga dharma pravartam nama sankirtana. Juga dharma pravartam nama sankirtana. Jari bhavo bhakti diya nachamu bhuvana. Jari bhavo bhakti diya nachamu bhuvana. Apani karimu bhakto bhavo angikare. Chori bhakti sikhamu sobare. Aponiya chori bhakti sikhamu sobare. Aponi na koile dharma sikhano na jaye. Aponi na koile dharma sikhana na jaye. Ei to siddhanto Gita Bhagavate koe. Ei to siddhanto Gita Bhagavate koe. Juga dharma pravartana hoy anso hoite. Juga dharma pravartana Krishna is thinking in his abode. So I'll go and set up an example. You understand? Juga dharma pravartama nama sankirtana chari bhava bhakti diya nachamu bhuvana. I'll initiate Juga dharma, nam sankirtan, and will make the whole world dance. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You see, while you chant this, how you are dancing, automatically you dance. Isn't it? No dance master is required and teach you how to dance. Five principal rosas. Do you know what are they? Bolo, yes. Correct. Santo, Dasya, Sakhya, Vasalya, Madhurya. You know all these things, isn't it? These five principal rosas. But Mahaprabhu says, Chari bhava bhakti diya natam bhuvan. He never says five. He only says four. Four rasas. In Mahaprabhu's pastimes, Mahaprabhu Tattva, Chaitanya Tattva, you get only four rasas, not five. Santo is cut off. You understand? Dasya, Sakhya, Vasalya, Madhurya. This four types. Chari bhava bhakti dhyana chamu bhuvan. I'll give these four types of rasa bhakti, rasa samandha. Dasya, Sakhya, Vasalya and Madhurya, and make all the world dance. You understand? And Madhurya is the topmost. Gopi bhav, Radha bhav. You understand? Apani karimu bhakta bhava angikare, apani achari bhakti sikhamu sabha. I'll go as a devotee, not as Bhagavan. You understand? Not as Bhagavan. I'll go as a devotee. Apani karimu bhakta bhava angikare. You understand? Assume the bhakta bhava as a devotee, the mood of a devotee, and incarnate myself. Apani achari bhakti sikhamu sabhari. I'll teach one and all how to practice this bhakti, devotional service unto Krishna, by observing myself in my own life. You understand? This is Mahaprabhu's motto. Apani achari dharma apare sikhao. You should practice yourself and teach by your own practical example, behavior in your daily life, not by theoretical speaking. You understand? This is Mahaprabhu. अपने ना कोई धर्म सिखाना ना जाए, यही तो सिद्धांत गीता भागवत का. You understand? If you won't do in your life, you can teach others. You have no right to teach. You understand? That Mahaprabhu says. अपने ना कोई धर्म सिखाना ना जाए. You cannot teach this tattva, dharma tattva, this tattva, nam sankirtan dharma, unless you practice yourself. A Siddhanta Gita Bhagavata. This is the conclusion given in Gita and Bhagavata. You understand? Juga dharma pravartan hoy ansa hoite ama bina onne nare braja prema. You understand? Does Krishna come in every dwapar? Juga? Krishna never comes in every dwapar juga. You understand? He comes one a millennium, kalpa. You understand? Do you know this? In one millennium, in one kalpa, each yugas come 2000 times. You understand? Each yuga comes 2000 times. So Krishna never comes in each dwapar. Similarly, Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never comes in each Kali Yuga. You understand? Once in a Kalapa. Krishna comes in And once in a kalpa, Chaitanya comes himself. Do you understand? This Yuga, means this Kali Yuga, is that Yuga in which Chaitanya came himself. And previous, this Yuga was Dwapar in which Krishna came himself. So this Kali is known as special Kali Yuga. It's not an ordinary Kali Yuga. Special. Dhanya Kali also. It is stated, Dhanya Kali. Because Mahaprabhu himself came. In other Kali Yugas, Mahaprabhu never comes himself. How this Yuga Dharma is initiated then? Do you know it? You know? Don't know, is this said. Yuga Dharma pravartana hoy ansa hoite. Ama bina anya nari braja prema. Ansa. Ansa, do you know? Portion and portion, portion. You understand? Plenary portions. The one of the plenary portions of Chaitanya comes in other Kali Yugas and just initiated Yuga Dharma. You understand? But he can never give this Braja Prem, this love of Krishna. You understand? Do you understand now? Do you understand? The answer comes in other Yugas, all Kali Yugas, all. Answer of Krishna comes in other Dwapar Yugas. Krishna only once come in a millennium, in one Dwapar Yuga. So similarly Chaitanya only comes once in a millennium, and his answers come in other Kali Yugas. They just initiate this Harinams and they can never give this praise. Only Krishna can give. That's Yuga Dharma Pravartana hoy ansa ama bina anya nari braja premo diti. So this is special Kali Yuga. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself came, Krishna himself came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he gave this praise. So those people are very fortunate who have taken birth in this Kali Yuga. You understand? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and given this praise. So this is the supreme perfection of human life. To get this praise. Do you follow? To be a devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. And get this praise and practice in your life and attain the supreme perfection of your life. If you are fortunate. You understand? Acharya dharmam paricharya Vishnu vicharya tirthani vicharya vedam vina gaura priyo pada sevam vedadi jusprapta padam vidanti. Prabhupada Saraswati Pad says this thing in Chaitanya Chandramrita. You understand? You follow? Don't you know this? No, this is most important verse. Acharya dharmam paricharya Vishnu. No. Acharya dharmam paricharya Vishnu. Then vicharya tirthani vicharya veda. Vina gaura priya pada sevang vedadi dusprapta padam. You understand? The most important. Acharya dharma. You may observe this dharma, religiosity, so-called religiosity in your life. Acharya dharma. Then Arbanashram dharma, Gita dharma. Acharya dharma, paricharya Vishnu. You may worship, you may do deity worship, Vigraha Aradhana, very nicely, Sodasavachara Puja. You understand? Paricharya Vishnu. Then, Vicharya Tirthani Vicharya Vedan. You may go and visit all the tirthas, places of pilgrimage. You understand? And take your bath there. You understand? Then Vicharya Vedan. You may study Vedas. You may be very learned scholar of Vedas. But Vina Gour Priya Pada Sevang Vedadi Duspapya Padam Vinanti. But unless you take shelter of a dear devotee of Lord Chaitanya Gaura, serve him, Gaura Priya Pada Sevang, you cannot understand the truth, the tattva of Vedas, tattva of Srimad Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Krishna. By doing all these things, in spite of doing all these things. This is the meaning of this verse. So this is most important. Gaura Priya Padasya. Yes?
Where is that verse in the
Chaitanya Chandramrita, Prabodhananda Saraswati has said this thing. Most important. You understand? So, we say this thing, but there is also the scriptural evidence is there in Padma Purana. There are 4 sampradayas. Bona fide. Sri Brahma Rudra Sanaka. Vaishnava Khiti Pavana. Chattaraste Kalo Bhavya Utkale Purusottama. In Kali Yuga there are 4 bona fide sampradayas. Sri Sampradaya is coming from Lakshmi. Sri is Ramanujacharya Sampradaya. Brahma Sampradaya, that is coming from Brahma and Madhvacharya Sampradaya. Rudra Sampradaya coming from Rudra Shivaji, Shiva Swami, Vishnu Swami Sampradaya, Sanaka, 4 Kumaras, Acharya Nimbaditya, Nimbarkacharya. These are 4 bona fide acharyas. One may take Guru from out of these 4. You understand? But unless he comes to this path, accepts the spiritual master coming under the line, this succession of Gaura, the Gaura Priya Bhakta, a dear devotee of Lord Gauranga, he cannot attain this prem bhav. You understand? He will be devoid of prem. So all must come to this. Must accept Gauranga, or Gauranga is no longer now, but when his succession comes, his dear devotees, Gaura Priya Vaishnava. You understand? Then you get this prem. Otherwise, Vedadi Dusprapya Padum Bindanti. But you cannot have this prem, which is the most confidential thing said in Vedas. Sarvaicha Vedai Ahangeva Vedya, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Sarvaicha Vedai Ahangeva Vedya. In all the Vedas, I am to be known, isn't it? The so-called Vedic Pandits, so-called Vedic Pandits, they say, oh, they just show you the book Veda. Where is written Krishna in Veda? Show me. No Krishna is written here. They cannot know Krishna, they cannot find out Krishna, how Krishna is mentioned there, you see. Because they have not taken shelter at the lotus feet of Gaura or Gaura Priya Bhakta, dear devotee of Gaura. So they cannot understand it. So one must come to this. To know Krishna in truth, or to have this prem. Unless you know this prem, get this prem, you cannot know him in truth. Not possible. Vedadi Dusprapya Padam Vinanti. Therefore, Prabodhananda Saraswati says this. This is the only process. Come to Gaura. Accept this succession, disciplic succession, Gaura Dhara, Vaishnava Gaudiya Dhara, we say. Whatever you may be from Sri Sampradaya, Ramanuja Sampradaya, or Vishnu Swami Sampradaya, or Nimbarka Sampradaya, or Madhva Sampradaya, what Sampradaya you may be. But come to this. Unless you accept Gaura, unless you accept a dear devotee of Gaura, and serve him, and surrender yourself at his lotus feet, you cannot know this. This is the supreme purpose. You understand? This much for you. Now I'll speak something. So many are disappointed. They don't know English. It's very slow for you. Oh, you have to cry like that. It teaches by his example. If you want Krishna, you should cry. Hari Hari Balite Nayanu Vahe Neera. He's shedding tears from his eyes, uttering Hari Hari Hari, that Gauranga. Huh? You want Krishna? No hurry. Are you crying for it? No cry, no tears are coming out from your eyes. Now can you get Krishna? This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. You cry for it. You understand? Otherwise you cannot get it. Those who have got Krishna, they have cried for it. You understand? So you cry from today. How can I cry? The tears are not coming out. So put some chili in your eyes and tears will come out and you cry. Hari, this is tattva, you see? What shall I do? Oh, so nice, this nectarian. Gauranga Swami. कहाँ गले कहाँ पाऊँ ब्रजेन्द्र केह मते भेटाइब श्रीनंदन काहारे कहिब आमी के जाने दुख ब्रजेन्द्र नंदन बिना फाटे मोर बुक To whom shall I say my misery? Who can understand what is the misery in my heart? My heart is bleeding, is breaking without finding Brajendra Nandan, the son of Rajaraj Nanda Kumar. He was crying like that. Mahaprabhu was crying like that. So he was teaching by example. You understand? Do you understand now? How Mahaprabhu was teaching by example. So are you crying? You are not crying. How can you get Krishna? You must cry. You must cry for it. Do you understand? Huh? So from today you must practice crying. I will see your body you are crying. It is not an artificial thing, you see. This crying is not an artificial thing. It comes from the power of the heart. If you develop Krishna prema, that Mahaprabhu has taught us, automatically you can cry. You understand? Otherwise not an artificial thing. When you chant Hare Krishna, automatically you can cry. Tears roll down from your eyes. So dance before the deities, chanting Hare Krishna and cry. Then you can get Krishna. Understand? That Mahaprabhu has taught. This is most important. This is the question of prayer, love. Lover and beloved. You understand? And they are away. Viched means separation. Each of them are crying. You understand? Each of them are crying. This crying is the most important thing in this Gaura Tattva. Mahaprabhu was crying us. He has set this example to us. This is the question of love. This will show that you have developed love of Krishna. You are crying as a gopi, as crying as Radharani. You understand? Practice this thing.